Well, the case of a 91-year-old Anchorage man accused of murdering his 92-year-old wife is raising some questions about caring for elderly family members. The man's attorney says his client has dementia. David Levy is the senior services coordinator for the Muni. So, David, when it comes to trying to help elderly people maybe find services, what's the first thing that people need to be aware of?
Well, Joe, thanks for your comments here. I think the first thing folks need to realize if they are concerned about an elderly parent or an elderly family member is there are limited things they can do because the elderly parent have control over their own finances and their own activities. So something to think about as a family is whether or not you need a power of attorney or power of medical care or a living will. And that's a conversation that family members have to have with themselves to see if they're ready to have that going forward. I think that's the first question we let folks know about when they call us with concerns.
So what if someone has concerns about the mental health of an older mother or a father? Where do you go for help for that?
I think if they have concerns about their family members that may have some mental health conditions or concerns about dementia, we encourage folks to call the Alzheimer's Association. They have a lot of educational resources and they can provide that to you. They also have a memory screening where for free of charge you can go in there and just find out if they are just forgetful or if there are other long-term issues they have to deal with. So we encourage folks to check with the Alzheimer's Association.
And what about safety issues? Say a family member is worried about someone harming themselves or maybe other people in the house, people who are caring for them, then where do you go?
Well, we strongly encourage people, if they have concerns, as you said, either harming themselves or other people, to call Adult Protective Services immediately and let them know and let them conduct an investigation. Or if they're living in like a group home or assisted living home and they have concerns how their loved ones are being treated, to make sure they call the Long-Term Care Ombudsman's office here in Anchorage and they can do an investigation for them.
Can you talk about at all any signs or symptoms? A lot of people out there are watching this and kind of, maybe say, well, I don't know about this or maybe I don't know about that. What can we look for?
I think it's on an individual by individual case basis. I mean, if you're seeing some changes in family members that you're concerned about, I think having that discussion with them, having that discussion with other members of your family is very important.
And you get pretty busy too. You said 6,000 phone calls a year with different kinds of questions about different things.
I mean, we provide information referral services for seniors and folks with disabilities. They're looking for housing or transportation or dealing with some of these kinds of issues, whether folks are trying to bring their parents up or they're just being discharged from the hospital, where do they go? Or we also have a program, we provide assistance for utility bills and rental bills. So we get lots of different calls in our office.
I'm sure that's very helpful for a lot of people.
It is.
Now, speaking of, you talked about housing. So say someone lives in Alaska, but they have parents outside. They want to bring them here. They face some challenges.
Yeah, we get a lot of calls from people that want to bring their family up. They've lived up here for a long time. Their parents or family members are getting older. They want to bring them up here. We encourage that, but we let folks be cautious because there's really limited senior housing here, both for seniors and folks with disabilities. There can be a waiting list of up to 1 to 2 years.
Oh, that's a long time.
We encourage folks to start the planning process early before making that decision.
Where can we find you on the web, your group?
You can go to the Muni website and find us under ADRC, under the Department of Health and Human Services, or they can call us on our helpline, which is 343-7770.
All right, it's good information. Take advantage, too. All right, David Levy, thanks for joining us.